Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Moran, and welcome back to your math lesson. This week, we're going to be learning about something new, so I need you to pay very close attention because all of this is new information. We're going to be learning about addition. What does addition mean, and how do we do it? So, the first thing I want you to learn is the name of this sign right here. Do you see it? So, when you see this sign, this is called the plus sign or the addition sign, and it kind of looks kind of like a cross. Okay, that's the plus sign. So whenever you see a plus sign on a number sentence, and I'll talk more about a number sentence in a little bit. Whenever you see that sign, the plus sign, that means that we're going to be adding. Okay. So what does adding mean? Adding or addition means when you have something already, like say you have one orange, and then somebody else gives you more, like two oranges. We have to add them to figure out how many we have. So 1 plus 2 is going to equal 3. Okay, so I know that's kind of hard right now, a hard concept, but we're going to be reviewing it all week. So don't worry about it. Here are some words that once you hear them, you're going to know that what they want you to do is to add. All right. Sometimes you're going to say, add these two numbers or put all of these things all together to figure out how many do you have. Or you might hear things like, there was one bird and two came to join them. So when you hear that word, that means that we're adding. And also another word that you might hear is in all. So in all, how much do you have? Or if you have, another word is more. If you have 3, but they give you one more, how many do you have? So all of those words, when you hear them, they're talking about adding. So when you're adding, you're adding how much you have, like how much did you already have, plus how much they give you, like how much you have in total now. All right. So right here I have this drawing. This is like an addition. So you had one green circle, and then you had 3 more pink circles. So how many do you have in total? So you will have to count the green and the pink circles to know how many you have. So let's count them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you have 4 circles. Now remember when I was talking about a number sentence? This is what a number sentence looks like. So here's the drawing, one green circle plus 3 pink circles. But here we have it in numbers. So this is a number sentence. So we have one green dot and there's the number 1. We have the plus sign, remember the one that looks like a little cross. And then we have 3 pink circles, so that's the number 3. So we have 1 plus 3. Then this sign right here that looks kind of like this, that one's called equals. So when you want to give the answer, you say equals. So we have 1. When we see the plus sign, we say plus. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. So that what that means is 1 green circle plus 3 pink circles. When we add them all together, our answer is 4. 4 circles all together or in total, right? So here's another one using the same numbers. The question is, how many fish in all do you have? So there was 1 fish in the pond, and then 3 more joined them. So you have to count all of them to see what it equals to. So let's count it 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer is 4. So 1 fish plus 3 more that joined it equals 4. Okay, I know that's all kind of hard, and you're like, what are you talking about, Ms. Moran? But don't worry about it. We're going to keep looking over it, and your mom is going to help you, and your teacher's going to help you. So this is going to get easier, all right? Just bear with us. All right, so let's start with an activity to help us understand what addition means and how we do it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is explain what a number sentence or an addition sentence looks like. So when we're talking about our number line or our number sentence, in this line right here, we put a number. And then we put a symbol here of what we're doing. And in this case, we're doing addition. So we're going to put the plus sign. Remember, the plus sign is the sign that looks like a cross. And then on this other line, another number is going to go. So we're going to be adding these two numbers. And then to show our answer, we're going to put the equal sign. So remember, that's the name of that symbol, equals. And then another number is going to go here. So we're going to have a number here and another number here. Then we're going to add those two numbers and put the answer here. So this is what a number sentence or an addition sentence looks like. Since we're adding, it's an addition sentence. So we're going to do a couple of addition problems. But before that, one thing that's going to help us is if we're still having problems identifying our numbers, we're going to write a number line up here. We're going to write numbers so that it can help us out. So I'll show you how you can use it in a little bit. So we're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to do an addition problem. So I'm going to be using some little ladybugs here that we're going to be adding. Okay. So here, how many ladybugs do I have? 1, right? So I'm going to put the number 1 right there. And here, how many do I have? Count with me. 1, 2, 2. So now if you can't remember how the 2 looks or how to write it, this is where our number line is going to help us. And your mom at home can do this number line for you. 1, 2. That's number 2. That's how number 2 looks. And that's what number 2 we're going to write right here. Okay. So now we need our answer. And for us to get our answer, we need to count all of the ladybugs. So let's count the ladybugs together. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is going to be 3. Remember, if you're not sure which one's 3, go up here and count 1, 2, 3. That one's number 3. So we have to write it like that. 3. Okay. So now we're going to read our addition sentence. And this is how you read it. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, now you read it with me. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Good job. So now let's do a new problem. Okay. So those are my ladybugs that we're going to add now. So let's look what numbers we're going to write here first for our addition sentence. How many ladybugs do I have here? I have nothing, right? So what's the number when I have nothing? What number goes here? 0. Yes. 0 goes there. 0 comes before 1. All right. 0 means you have nothing. I don't have any ladybugs here, so I have 0. Now let's count how many ladybugs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 ladybugs. All right. So now I'm going to add all of this together, and my answer is going to go right here. So 0, I have nothing here, so I'm not counting anything. So I'm going to count this ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 4. Remember, you have the number line up here so that in case you're not sure which one's number 4, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. If you already identify the numbers, then you don't need the number line. But if you're still having problems, you may want to use the number line. Okay? So now let's do one more problem before we talk about your homework. Okay, so let me put some ladybugs here and some over here. Okay, so now we're going to do, did I forget to read my last addition sentence? Let's remember to say it on this one. So here we have our addition sentence. We need to put our numbers here. So here we have 1 and 2. 1, 2, that's number 2. Number 2 goes right here. And now how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's number 3. 3 goes here. Okay, remember to get our answer, I have to count all of this together to put my answer there. Okay? A good word problem for this could be there were 2 ladybugs on the ground and then 3 more joined them. How many do we have in total? So in order to get that total, we need to add them all together. So let's add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, if you're having troubles with your numbers, you can always go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's 5, so that's the number we're going to put here. Okay, now we're going to read our addition sentence. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now you read the addition sentence with me. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Good job. All right, let me go over your homework now. So for today's homework, we're going to be doing several addition problems. They're going to be down here, your addition sentences or your number sentences. And I'm also going to have penguins here to show you how many there are and the number line up here in case you need it. So let's take a look at this one. This one says 0 plus 1 equals something. So first there were 0 penguins, then 1 came along. How many penguins do we have? So for you to get that answer, we have to count all of the penguins that are up here. So we only see 1. So our answer is going to be 1. So you can click on this square and you should be able to type number 1. If that's not working for you, another thing you can do is you go to the select line and you can go to scribble and then you can draw your number 1 like that. Either way works, okay? So that's the way you're going to do today's assignment. So you'll have the penguins up here that's going to help you to count all of them to figure out what's the answer. All right, and you have your number line here also. So for example, if you count this one says 4 plus 1 equals something. In order to get the answer, we have to count everything. So we're going to say count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you don't know which one of this is number 5, you can go up here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's number 5. That's how number 5 is. So now you can come over here and type number 5. Or if it's not working for you, you can go to the scribble line and you can write it with your finger or write it however you can with your tablet, okay? All right, that's going to be the homework for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.